Prepare to be moved by the incredible journey of a young boy whose life was transformed by an unexpected act of kindness. This is a story of struggle, compassion, and an astonishing twist that will leave you in awe. Watch until the end to uncover the full tale, and if you enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Let's dive in. Once upon a time, in a modest 3-story home, lived a 12-year-old boy named Sam with his mother and older sister. The house was built by Sam's father, who worked for a private company. Tragically, he passed away 5 years ago at the age of 35, leaving the family without its primary breadwinner. His sudden death created a void that seemed impossible to fill. Sam's mother, only 27 at the time, was left to raise her children alone, grappling with overwhelming grief and the crushing weight of financial responsibilities. The company where Sam's father worked provided a compensation of $5,000, a sum far too small to sustain the family long-term. To make matters worse, no relatives or friends stepped forward to help. It's often said that in times of hardship, even those closest to you can become strangers, and that's exactly what happened to Sam's family. Once surrounded by loved ones, they found themselves isolated, abandoned by all. Sam's mother, once a devoted and loving wife, had to shoulder all responsibilities alone. Her days were spent mourning her husband, and her nights were filled with worry about how to feed her children. Despite her efforts to stretch the compensation money, it ran out in just 10 months. Faced with dire circumstances, she made a heart-wrenching decision. She had to leave the house and find work to support her family. She secured a job as a housekeeper, earning a modest wage. Determined to provide, she took on 2 more cleaning jobs, earning a total of $300 a month, an amount barely enough to cover their daily expenses. Life remained incredibly challenging. Bills, rent, and the children's needs piled up, and the pressure was immense. Half of her income went toward keeping Sam and his sister in school and buying basic necessities, leaving little for anything else. Sam, meanwhile, struggled to focus on his studies amidst constant hunger and stress. The lack of food and money began to take a toll. For 2 days, he hadn't eaten, and his body grew weak. His stomach ached, and he relied on water to ease the pain. In class, Sam sat listlessly, his energy fading. His vision blurred, and the world around him seemed to slip into darkness. His teacher, Mr. Carter, noticed Sam's condition. Seeing the pale, exhausted boy struggling to stay awake, he grew concerned. Approaching gently, he asked, "Sam, are you okay? You don't look well." Sam, barely able to open his eyes, murmured, "I'm fine, sir." But Mr. Carter wasn't convinced. He pressed further, "Tell me the truth, Sam. What's wrong?" After a moment's hesitation, Sam's voice trembled as he confessed, "We don't have food at home. We haven't eaten in 2 days. I don't feel good." Mr. Carter's heart sank. Without hesitation, he led Sam to the staff room and instructed the school janitor to rush to the market. Handing over some money, he said, "Get some food for Sam, quickly." The janitor returned shortly with a sandwich and a cold drink. Mr. Carter handed them to Sam, saying, "Eat this. You need to regain your strength." Hesitant at first, Sam took a bite of the sandwich and a sip of the drink. Slowly, he felt better. His mind cleared, his vision sharpened, and for the first time in days, he felt a sense of normalcy. Still concerned but relieved to see Sam recovering, Mr. Carter asked, "How do you feel now?" Sam gave a faint smile, his face showing signs of relief. "Better, sir, thank you." Mr. Carter smiled warmly. "Good, go back to class and after school come to my office." When the final bell rang, Sam, still weak but clearer-headed, went to Mr. Carter's office. "Don't worry, Sam," Mr. Carter said, standing up and placing a hand on the boy's shoulder. "I'm going to help you." He led Sam to his bike and said, "Hop on, we're going to the market." With Sam seated behind him, Mr. Carter pedaled to the market and bought essentials for Sam's family. Flour, rice, beans, sugar, and more. But he didn't stop there. He took the supplies straight to Sam's house. Sam's mother, who worked late into the night cleaning houses, wasn't home yet. Mr. Carter left the groceries in the kitchen and turned to Sam. "Don't worry about anything else. From now on, I'll make sure your family has what you need. I'll bring food every month so you can focus on your studies." Sam felt an overwhelming wave of relief. He never imagined someone outside his family would care so deeply. Mr. Carter's kindness was a beacon of hope in one of Sam's darkest moments. Before leaving, Mr. Carter added, "I know it's tough now, but focus on your education. It's the key to a better future. I'll take care of the rest." Mr. Carter's support wasn't a one-time act. True to his word, he delivered provisions to Sam's family every month. Sam's mother couldn't believe the generosity of a man who owed them nothing. Despite his modest teacher's salary, Mr. Carter helped without expecting anything in return. He frequently checked on the family to ensure they had enough food. His aid extended beyond groceries. One day, he even arranged for Sam's school fees to be waived for 3 months. When Sam's mother returned home one evening to find the kitchen stocked with supplies, she was stunned. "How did all this get here?" she asked. Sam, sitting nearby, explained, "It's Mr. Carter. He sends us groceries every month and even got my school fees covered." Overwhelmed, she broke into tears, praying for Mr. Carter's well-being, grateful for his selfless support during their darkest times. Mr. Carter's actions went far beyond what most would do. He genuinely cared about Sam's future, knowing education was the family's way out of hardship. He encouraged Sam to dedicate himself to his studies, promising to always be there for him. Though Sam's mother was deeply grateful, she couldn't help feeling guilty for not being able to repay Mr. Carter. But he, ever humble, reassured her, "You don't need to thank me. Think of me as a brother. You and Sam are like family to me." While Sam's mother continued her grueling work, Mr. Carter ensured they lacked nothing. Over time, she found peace knowing someone cared enough to keep her children from going hungry. Months passed, and Sam threw himself into his studies with renewed determination, inspired by Mr. Carter's selflessness. He began dreaming of a better life, one where he could repay his teacher's kindness. His grades improved, and his teachers noticed a change. The once-weak, distracted boy was now alert, focused, and full of hope. Mr. Carter's influence went beyond material support. He instilled in Sam the belief that education could overcome any obstacle, no matter how daunting. Sam was determined to change his life and help others, just as Mr. Carter had helped him. The teacher became more than an educator. He was a mentor, a guiding light in Sam's darkest moments. His lessons extended far beyond the classroom, shaping Sam's life profoundly. With a renewed sense of purpose, Sam poured his heart into his studies, knowing success was the best way to honor his mother's sacrifices and Mr. Carter's generosity. One day, his hard work paid off in a way he never imagined. He received a scholarship to study at a prestigious university abroad. The news filled him with indescribable joy, as if all the trials his family had endured were finally behind them. His mother and sister beamed with pride, celebrating a rare moment of true happiness. Studying abroad once seemed like an impossible dream, reserved for the wealthy. But now, it was within Sam's reach. The university provided a plane ticket, and he prepared to embark on a new chapter. On the day of his departure, his mother and sister, tears in their eyes, hugged him tightly. Sam promised to work hard and make them proud. As he boarded the plane, he reflected on his journey, from a boy struggling to survive to a young man with a promising future. Upon arriving in the new country, the university had everything arranged. Housing, meals, and expenses were covered. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Sam knew this new life was possible because of people like Mr. Carter. Though settled in his new environment, he never forgot his family back home. His scholarship allowed him to send money to his mother monthly, easing her burden. He even urged her to stop working as a housekeeper, assuring her he could now support the family. He wanted her to rest and enjoy the fruits of her labor. Sam's financial situation improved further when he found a part-time job while studying, allowing him to send even more money home. His mother, once struggling to feed her children, now lived more comfortably. She used Sam's contributions to renovate their home, buy new furniture, and create a peaceful sanctuary. The family, once weighed down by hardship, now lived with hope and optimism. Relatives who had once ignored them reappeared, offering help as if they'd never left. Sam held no grudges, but couldn't help noticing how their attitudes changed now that the family was thriving. Meanwhile, Sam's sister completed her studies, and the family looked to the future with excitement. Sam's success became a symbol of hope, filling them with pride. Years later, his hard work paid off in ways he never imagined. He graduated with honors and landed a job offer from a prestigious company in his home country, with a starting salary of $10,000 a month, a sum unthinkable in his childhood. Overjoyed, Sam knew this was a testament to his and his family's sacrifices. Before returning home, Sam bought gifts for his mother and sister to show how much they meant to him. His departure was emotional. His mother hugged him tightly, tears of joy streaming down her face as she kissed his forehead. She had watched her son rise from survival to a life full of promise, a dream come true for both of them. On his first day as a company executive, Sam sat at his desk, aware of the responsibilities ahead. His thoughts turned to Mr. Carter, the man who gave him a chance when he was at his lowest. Without Mr. Carter's unwavering support, none of this would have been possible. Beyond providing food and covering school fees, Mr. Carter had instilled in Sam the belief that education was the key to overcoming adversity. Sam owed him everything. Determined to express his gratitude, Sam sent a company car to his old school to find Mr. Carter, only to learn he had left the previous year. Urgency gripped him. He had to find his teacher and thank him properly. After some effort, Sam located Mr. Carter's address and arrived at his home with gifts of fruit and sweets. But seeing Mr. Carter, Sam was shaken. The once vibrant teacher now appeared frail and weary. The man who had supported Sam in his darkest moments now needed help himself. Mr. Carter was still giving private lessons to make ends meet, but the years had taken their toll. Deeply concerned, Sam immediately arranged medical care for him and ensured his family received daily groceries, just as Mr. Carter had done for him. Slowly, Mr. Carter's health improved and his strength returned. Sam's mother, who had grown close to Mr. Carter's daughter, a bright young woman who helped her father with tutoring, saw an opportunity. She suggested a marriage between Sam and Mr. Carter's daughter. Touched by the respect and affection shown to his daughter, Mr. Carter joyfully agreed. The man who had once extended a helping hand was now receiving support in return. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Mr. Carter thanked God for bringing Sam into his life. The kindness he had sown years ago had blossomed into an unbreakable bond of respect, love, and mutual support. Sam realized his success wasn't just due to his own efforts, but also the incredible support of Mr. Carter, now part of his family. Filled with gratitude, Sam vowed to carry forward Mr. Carter's legacy by helping others, ensuring the cycle of kindness, love, and support continued. He knew that just as he had been given a chance to transform his life, he must offer the same to others.